I made $2.5 million in revenue with my ecom brand in the last 30 days, which was a record month for us. And today I want to walk you through exactly how we prepared for this record month, built a groundbreaking advertising funnel that turned $450K of ad spend into $2.5 million in sales, tracked, analyzed, and used data to effectively retarget potential customers, and overcame fulfillment challenges when scaling. Let's get into it. By the way, I'm Dario Markovic, the CEO of Eric Javits, a designer women's head brand that has made over $50 million in revenue over the last 3 years. And although we are a well-established 8-figure brand, we had to prepare months in advance for this record month. First, we focused on creating fresh, high-quality creative assets. This means new photos, videos, and other visuals that showcase our products. We made sure to have enough high-quality assets for the entire season. To do this, we work with professional photographers, models, and influencers to create compelling assets that will grab attention and convert browsers into buyers. Next, we build what I call a well-connected ecosystem. This means making sure all parts of our business are working together smoothly. Your ads, website, inventory, and fulfillment all need to be in sync. If one part fails, the whole system can break down. For us, this meant that we needed to have samples ready for our photo shoots, inventory ready to sell after the shoots, and extra staff ready to fill orders during peak times so our efforts weren't wasted. We also put a lot of effort into optimizing our website. You need a clear, good-looking landing page that convinces visitors to buy. If your page isn't up to par, you're wasting your ad spend. We constantly analyzed our site's performance and made tweaks to improve conversion rates. Inventory readiness was another key factor. We had to start planning our production and sourcing raw materials a year in advance. This ensured we had enough stock to meet demand during our big push. There's nothing worse than running out of inventory when sales are booming. All of this preparation set the foundation for our success. When it came time to launch our big ad campaign, we were ready. We had the assets, the inventory, and the systems in place to handle the increased demand. These fundamentals were the first steps to achieving our record $2.5 million month. Next, we built out a multi-channel advertising funnel that made us $2.5 million from just $450,000 in ad spend, a 4x return on investment. We spread our $450,000 budget across several platforms. This included Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram, Google Shopping, Google Ads, Pinterest, TikTok, and affiliate marketing with influencers. Each platform has its strength. We wanted to make the most out of all of them. But here's the key. It's not just about being on multiple platforms. It's about how you use them together. We created what I call an ecosystem. All our campaigns were connected and trackable. This means we could see how each part of our funnel was performing and make changes as needed. We also split our audience into different groups. Some people were hearing about us for the first time, others had seen our ads before but hadn't bought anything yet, and some were close to making a purchase. We created different ads for each group to target customer spend. Content-wise, for these ads, we also made about 30 to 40 images and 8 to 9 videos. This included user-generated content, which can be really powerful. Having fresh content keeps your ads interesting and stops people from getting bored or seeing the same things over and over. And for people who hadn't been to our website but didn't buy anything, we used retargeting. This means we're showing ads to people who have already shown interest in our products. We use both programmatic ads and platform-specific retargeting on Meta and Google. We also use email and SMS campaigns, which were especially useful for reaching out to people who had interacted with our brand but hadn't bought anything yet. The most important part of all this was tracking. Every dollar we spent was traceable. This meant we could see exactly what was working and what wasn't. This is especially important when scaling, as according to the concept of diminishing returns, as you target more people, not all of them will be your ideal customer. We keep this in mind when allocating our ad spend. It's not just about spending money on ads, it's about spending it wisely. To maximize every ad dollar, we focus on capturing customer data every stage of our funnel. We use email captures on our ads. We have pixels in place to capture visitors' actions on our website. And we use this alongside other data we collect to retarget potential customers. This increases our chances of conversion. Our entire ecosystem for ads to the website is optimized for tracking and conversion. It's important to know that if you convince someone to click on an ad and they spend time doing certain actions, they're much closer to converting as someone who didn't. It's about having a system in place to capture and follow up with these potential customers. This nurturing process, guided by data, is key to turning interest into sales. Now that we have talked about our advertising strategy, let's dive into the biggest challenges we face: fulfillment and scaling. Making 2.5 million in sales is obviously really great for the business, but it also comes with its own set of problems. How do you make sure every customer gets their order on time and in perfect condition when you're dealing with such a high volume of orders? In the past, we weren't set to handle these kinds of sales spikes. This led to some serious issues. We had order cancellations and even customers thinking they got scammed because of delays. So how did we fix this? Preparation was the first step. As I spoke about already, we made sure we had raw materials a year in advance and stayed on top of our supply chain. But inventory is just one piece of the puzzle. We also had to beef up our customer service. We made sure we had enough staff to answer customer questions, track lost packages, and handle returns. And speaking of returns, we made that process as easy as efficient as possible for our customers. Happy customers are repeat customers after all. We also set up a system to track and handle customer feedback. After each order, we followed up to get reviews. This helped us understand what we were doing right and where we needed to improve. Even negative feedback can be valuable if you use it to make your business better. Communication was crucial. Throughout the whole process, we set up confirmations at every stage. When an order was packed, shipped, on its way, and delivered, we kept our customers in the loop every step of the way. This not only reduced anxiety for the customer, but also cut down on the number of "where's my order?" inquiries our team had to handle. All of these steps might seem like a lot of work, and they are, but they're necessary if you want to scale your brand successfully. You can't just focus on making sales. You need to be able to fill those orders and keep your customers happy. And by addressing these fulfillment and scaling issues, we not only managed to handle our record-breaking month, but also set ourselves up to future growth. We now have systems in place that can handle high volumes of sales, which means we're ready for even bigger months in the future.